Grand Rising, how everybody doing in those early mornings. The sun ain't much up yet, but I'm up. God had me up. God waking me, put air in my lungs. Now I'm just out here kicking it, living it, enjoying the moment. Do the same. Do the same, because it feels so good to be close to God. It feels so good to know He put everything in God's hand and everything's working how it's supposed to work. Pay attention to everything around you, everyone around you. Because not everybody is here for your good, your highest good. Understand that. Doesn't matter if it's family, doesn't matter if it's friend, doesn't matter if it's your neighbors, doesn't matter. You never know who you are until you find out who you are. Understand, your enemies already know you. Your enemies already know you. One thing they don't know, what God know about you. But they know what God is planning for your life. So be careful who you hang out with and pay attention to your dream. For real, man, that the dream is a serious thing. The dream is your connection to God. Your dream is the way God show you, not make you feel it, not make you pick up energy. Now I'm talking about show you with your own eyes, your spiritual eyes, in the spirit, what's going on around you. Don't brush it off. Oh, it's just a dream, it ain't real. No, that's what the enemy wants you to think. That's what they want you to think. Oh, it's just a dream. All our life we've been told that, ain't it? Why they will raise us to just to acknowledge it's just a dream. A dream ain't just a dream. You ain't having a dream for no reason. Just know that, man. I don't care what you see in your dream. If it's happening in your dream, it's happening in its real physical form. I say real. Like the spiritual ain't real. The spiritual is realer than this life we live in, this reality. I don't care what you see. I don't care if you see your wife sleeping with your best friend. I don't care if you see the plot they show, your dream show that they trying to plot against you, trying to take your life. It's real. It's real, man. Everything I ever dream of is happening. It didn't happen in my life. It was about to happen. That's why you gotta pay attention to it so you could be ready. So you could see the pattern. You could see it. God never let you down. God never forget about you. God see what everybody doing, good and bad. So when God give you that warning, show you what's going on, don't take it lightly. Because the red flag you miss will come back to bite you. You gotta tap into the spirit. I'm telling you, for you to understand how God works, you have to be one with spirit. You have to know yourself. So you could get rid of these negative habits. So you could realize that who's for you, who's not for you, what's good for your health. For you to see what's that thing God put in you to do, to build that generational wealth, to build that legacy. That's what people don't understand about me. It's all about legacy. My legacy is serving God and showing the world faith will get you. Faith will get you somewhere that you never imagined it. With a little bit of faith, a little bit of patience, God will work miracles in your life. That's why it's important in God's time. That's the thing they doing to us right now. They rushing us. They rushing us to grow up. They rushing us to live, to grow up so fast, to become an adult. Not realize that because our body look like an adult don't mean our mind is grown. You got people that like 60, 70 years old still acting like they 30, 20 years old with no wisdom, because they was focused on what society want for them. They were focused on growing up so fast. Don't you see? Living life with regret is you trying to move so fast in life, not giving God a chance to even put things in order in your life. Because you think that you could do better than God. Because you think that you could make your life move better, move more faster, get rich faster. It never worked like that. The faster you get rich, the faster you elevate. Without God, the quicker you fall. And when you take that fall, man, it's a fall. If you got faith with God, man, keep that faith. And I'm going to say again, pay attention to your dream, because, man, my people is doing so much. They doing breakup spell, they doing sex magic. My own people, the people I thought that was cousins and family back in the islands, they all got themselves involved in this situation. But I see that in my dream. Then you got the ex act like she don't have nothing to do with what my people is doing, like she was not a part of it. But at the same time, in the dream, she gaslighting and stuff like that, trying to make it seem like she a nice person, and all of a sudden she just trying to force herself, trying to get back to that connection, trying to stop me from reaching my highest potential, my highest self, whatever. It's early, man, but I know the truth. My dream is the truth. My dream showed me everything. Like I told y'all before, I ain't going back. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care who y'all stopped from coming in my path, cross path with. It ain't never going to work, because God is one that guided me. All I got to do is keep moving. Keep moving. Because I seen a lot. Everything that I dream about, they deny me. I tell them about, they say it was just a dream, it's not real. Everything was real. Everything that I dream of didn't happen. It's crazy how people are trying to stop you from believing your dreams. How people are trying to make you think that your dream ain't really just a sleeping stage, but the dream is really could get. Your dream is your way to know where you're going, if it's gonna work out right, who's around you. And if you don't pay attention to it, you're going to be a lost soul just like them. If somebody could convince you to not believe in your dream or your dream is never going to come into pass, you give them the power to predict your future. You got the power to change it. You got the power to believe what you want to believe, but you have to make that choice. If that choice is not serving your highest good, you know what that means? You picked the wrong choice. You did not do what God tell you to do. You did not make the move God showed you to make that move. I pay attention to everything. That's why they can't work. They can't do no work on me. They can't do that voodoo. They can't do that Santeria. They can't do none of that, because God already showed me how to do all that, but I only use it for my protection. I only use it to clear the path. People wondering why I ain't making no decision to fight fire with fire. I don't need to fight fire with fire. I do not need to do no wicked things to hurt these people. They are hurting their own self. That's the power of faith with God. That's the power. God gonna put you to these tests. Every day, God put all of us in through tests to see where your heart's at. Even though God knows where your heart at, God wants you to know, for you to know where your heart's at. For you to make that change. A life without no good heart is a life of misery. It's a life of depression. It's a life of regrets and thinking about that Why did I did this to this person? Why did I make this move? Why? You don't want to live that life. You don't want to make the wrong mistake. Then you start thinking about, damn, I should have did that. That's the thing. That's the beauty of your dreams. God be telling you the move to make. God telling you who not to be around with. God showing you everything that you need to see. But due to the fact that we so stuck on this material world, we're not thinking out of this world. We're not thinking that anything is possible. Anything possible. You just gotta have faith. You just gotta to believe it. If you don't believe it, how it's supposed to work for your own good? Believe is power. That's why they doing all these things, to make us think all these witchcraft and all these voodoo, all these psychics is not real. It's nothing but fiction. Let's put it this way. The fiction is all real. Let's just say that fiction is real. The life you're living right now, believing all these religion and telling you not to do that is the devil's work. The spiritual life. That life they got us living is not real. It's just a mirage. These same people that's telling you it's not true is the same people that's doing it to attack you. They know who you are. They already study you. They know what you believe in. They know your future. They know they go into the spirit. They know your plan, your path. They know your purpose in life. If you got a purpose like mine, a big purpose in this world, to the point that you operating out of it, they're gonna try to do anything in their power to stop you. Even ruin your life by giving you diseases and sickness, sending somebody into your life, make you think they Prince Charming or the princess or stuff like that. They'll do that just to create the world that you always wanted, because they tap into your dreams. They tap into your spiritual reality. So, be careful who come into your life, especially when they doing so much to fit that place, to fit that person that you dream of, the person that God had for you, the person that always meant for you. They'll play that role so good and destroy the life that God had for you. Keep your mind away from God. That's why this reality that we're living in is causing our life, is doing to our life. Between this government, between religion, between all these way of living, how they train us to live generation to generation, is nothing but a curse. You have to know the truth for you to be free. You have to pay attention to what God trying to tell you, because we're so disconnected from the spirit. The only way God could reach up to us is through a sign or through our dream. That's one thing they cannot do. They could block your dream. They can't really block it, but they could do a dream magic to make you have vivid dreams that you don't, when you wake up, you don't remember it. So you won't able to make the moves, the signs, able to do what God tells you to do. Everything they put out in the world, from the music, from the movies, videos, and stuff like that, was there to attack our mind. It's there to make us not believe in ourselves, to be a follower. That's why all these corrosion, all these destructions happen around the world, because we let them put it in our head and they can manifest it. Without us, they can't do nothing. That's why you gotta understand the power you hold, the power that God had in you, because God is in us, in every single one of us. Life is good when you get closer to God. Trust me. It might be hard at first, but every day just getting easier and easier, because you're understanding life now. It's just a reborn. You gotta start everything back over, because you dead. To be honest, right now, people that's not tapped into the spirit, you dead. You dead to the world. Once you tap into the spirit, that's when you born. Remember, earth is just the beginning. It's not the end. It's life after death. You have your chance to come back and do it right, to make the right moves again. But you have to earn it. You have to try to do your best in this lifetime. Because once you try, you have no choice but to get better. Once you keep trying, you have no choice but to do the same thing, because we live in the repeating pattern world right now. Everything that we're going through right now, it's been happening. These demons been doing this since the 60s, 50s, centuries ago. We just gotta wake up and realize the truth. And the truth is, tap into the spirit. The truth is, the only way you're gonna get closer to God, any deity, is through the spirit. Because not the same way is not everybody is good in this world. In the spirit, the same thing. You gotta use your discernment. Use your mind. Your brain is important, man. Your brain is what you use to make that decision. Your heart is for you, is where your soul at to feel, to get to feel the vibration, to guide you. Your body will tell you what's wrong. Your body will tell you what's not for you. Your body will tell you, man, get away from this person. That's your soul. That's God that's in you. That's the thing they understand. A lot of people think your spirit and your soul is the same thing. No, it's not. It's two different things. Your heart, you can't control your heart. You can't control God. But your spirit, you could control, because that's you. It's your mind. Once you connect your spirit with your heart, with your soul, how can you go wrong? Unless you let the demons take over your soul, darken your soul up, so get you away from God. That's when you're going to start making the wrong decisions in life. But once you connect these two together, you know right from wrong. You know the righteous thing to do. You have to make that decision. You have to use your mind. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in His power. Believe in His power. Believing in the spirit. Believing the right thing is power, man. Demons always around. Them demons always around, man. Don't never get that twisted. Don't that because you go to church, that because you in the church or whatever where you go pray at. Doesn't matter what religion it is. The demons, that's where they at. Come on, man. God accept you for who you are. If a church don't accept you for who you are, how you come, they not of God. The truth is, God created you the way you are. Why are you gonna change that? Unless you feel in your mind like you're not living the right. You're not living right. It's time for you to make a change. That's where it's at. Time for you to make a change. Time for you to see what reality is about. What's the life that God has for you. You have to learn how to use your mind. Understand. Life is good when you tap into the spirit. Life is good. Doesn't matter how it's going. Life is always good once you have God. Last king. I love y'all. God love y'all too.